Hello and welcome to today's video. Finally, we defeated LOD on Hardcore SSF on the Paladin class. This is our day 2, or technically this character is only at the end of day 1, but it's the day 2 of our journey and we made a lot of progress and I just want to catch you up on the things we've been doing. So we've been playing Holy Bolt. That's the build that I chose to play as early on. I think it's an amazing build. Basically, you just max all the synergies for Holy Bolt, and you get yourself like a Salvation Aura. Some people use Redemption if they can get the res already without Salvation. That's awesome. Salvation kind of helps us do everything we want early on, so it's a really nice defensive build, great for hardcore. And that's kind of the build that I've been choosing. It can do a lot of areas in the game, so I'm very comfortable with it, and it can farm keys, chaos, corrupted zones. So really nice build overall, and I've been really enjoying it. For the Merc, I've been using an Insight Merc. He helps us a little bit with mana. Found a Material Shell and a Talrasha. It's pretty classic stuff. Some PDR gear. Found a Tankard's Boots. That's kind of cool. Even if it low rolled a little bit. And a Chance Guards for a little MF. So overall, our gear is pretty nice. For our gear, we have a Neophyte. You can shop these at Akara in Act 1 normal. Like the base, you get free Holy Bolt. You use the Larza quest. You put a Neophyte reward for the FCR and half freeze duration. It's really great. For a helm, you can use a lore. Where's my newbie gear? You can use a lore. That's what I used early on. I found this as zombies later, and I just kind of preferred it. It slammed one socket. For armor, you can use stealth. That's what I used early on. I swapped to this. It gives like res and FCR, so it's really nice. Even some PDR on this armor. We start with the Spirit Shield. Find any half decent res base for Paladin and get yourself a Spirit. I rerolled this one to get a 35 FCR. That really helps us because we are getting the 125 breakpoint this way. 30 from the Neophyte, 35 from the Spirit. This is a little bit higher res base, took me like 3 rerolls. 20 from here. We found Trang's Gloves, which gave us 20 FCR as well. Mage Fist are also good early on, or just like a crafted pair for FCR. You can craft those as well. So that's another 10 FCR. We found this like super high life belt with 10 FCR and some res, which I've been really loving. And this tri-res boots really helps us with our resistances. For the rings, half freeze duration. This is a crafted brilliant ring. They give half freeze. Together with this, we get our CBF. And we got the 10 FCR ring here with a little bit of res as well. Crafted amulet, brilliant amulet, tons of stats, and all res. This one gives 1 to the paladin skills. I wish I got a 2 scaler, but that's what we got. Overall, it lets us kind of wear our gear, have like overcapped res. This for Ubers. And yeah, it gives us like a nice level 26 Holy Bolt. You want to have at least level 25. That's when you get free bolts, and that's like the big upgrade point for Holy Bolt. Hi, you're probably wondering what is that Uber's accident that I was talking about. So right after we were done with LOD, I was actually farming keys before I actually finished. I just figured like it might be nicer to just have the key set ready. And then I was kind of like, okay, it's just been 11 hours of playing. Why wouldn't I hop in and do Ubers? And you can see here doing minis with this kind of Merc setup is super easy. He's just kind of tanking everything for you. It's extremely safe. You stay at a distance. This is Izul. Same was with Duriel, right? It's very important that you find like a nice screen obstacle that your Merc will get kind of like stuck on. So you can heal him without him getting pushed back to sideways or something. So this is like an easy way to kind of do it. You can see these like he's not moving away this way. You just kind of position behind him, and Duriel has this thing where he pushes you back. So it's like an easy way to kind of complete it. And you can see this like took us like 8 minutes, maybe even less, to do 2 Ubers. And this is while I'm streaming and talking. Third one also like just a couple of minutes. And these like the most dangerous one normally because their area is like super scary. But again, like the Merc, as long as you heal him, he'll be fine. You just need a few mana potions for yourself. The Insight helps you sustain, and yeah, that was like all the minis. And I didn't really want to do Ubers immediately, even though I knew I was like strong enough, just because I was really tired. But I figured, okay, let's just get the gear and get it done with. So we hopped in. Mephisto, the easiest of the three for this build. Again, you're just healing your Merc, taking care. He's like tanking everything, and you're just spamming him while doing damage. That one was fairly simple. Bale as well wasn't too difficult. You just want to be in a place where the cold wave doesn't affect you too much and doesn't take you out of position. That's like how I like to position myself. Everybody has their preferences, I assume. That was the Bale kill, and both of these were pretty easy. Again, you can see we did it in like 5 minutes or less. Being pretty chill. And the trouble started with Diablo. Diablo is always the problematic one. You really don't want to lose your Merc. You don't want to get swamped by these Pit Lords. I was starting to get work done on his health pool. And I kind of pulled back and, you know, we just wanted to keep the damage going, get moving. And over here, like, yeah, we got caged, which is pretty dangerous. Yeah, in a moment, like, he's going to kill my Merc, and I'm not gonna notice, right? It's just like, oh, it's not that I didn't notice. I got put in a cage, so it was like a him or me kind of situation. And I should have, like, went out, brought him back, and, like, you know, reset myself. But I just wanted to use, like, the rejuves I had and not waste, like, the entry. And over here, he charged on me, and you'll see that I'm trying to walk away. I'm just kind of like pressing, and for some reason, I think when he charged on me, he just stood on top of me. This bug happened to me before. Oh, I don't know if it's a bug, but this happened to me before, where like things charge, like in Declone or just like in fighting normal Diablo, where he charges at you and then suddenly you can't move. So I was just kind of stuck there, so I decided to just let it go. I didn't want to risk like losing the character after all that work. So yeah, we let it go, and that was the Uber's accident. With that said, I have already almost farmed a new key set, and I've been farming a lot just to get experience done and materials, get more runes. I'm hoping to get an Ohm rune so we can make our first CTA. Also, you'll see that I've moved to single player. The reason I moved is mostly the shared stash. Shared stash is just like the material stab, and the shared stash is just such a brilliant thing. I can't praise it more. Please, guys, be thankful for this godsend material stab. Is the best thing to happen, I think, in Pd2. Just an amazing thing, and I've been loving it. So yeah, we moved over here. It'll make some things easier. I'm going to try and like outdo some of my crafts. Possibly, like, I'd like to upgrade some of my gear. We did find a Geeds, which is nice, a really nice Geeds. Will help us with some MFing, gold finding, save us some gold on purchasing. So yeah, we're just gonna work on our charms, try and improve stuff, go for day 2, get a torch, get an Annie, and get some work done. Maybe get to level 90 or something like that, if I can. So that's the goals. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support, for the people who hopped in to cheer me on. It was a rough first day, but we bounced back, and we're gonna keep climbing, because you know, we never stop when we never give up. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next stream or in the next video. We'll keep streaming this every day. We're live. Me and Krabs is also streaming live, so go check them out too. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next stream or the next video. Have a good whatever, and bye.